To start assignment 5-5, we're actually going to start with 5-4. With 5-4 open on your desktop in your browser, click on File and then New, and we're going to use a template. Now, mine is a mpc.edu account, and so it may look a little different, but I'm going to use public templates. It's going to have a long list of templates. I'm going to narrow them by type and click on spreadsheets. And I'm going to do a search for credit card. Okay. There's a number of credit card templates, and the one that we're looking for is the credit card payoff calculator. This one is by Vertex42. And we're going to use this template. Okay. First thing we're going to do is going to change the sheet name. Click on Rename, and we're going to name it 5-5. Notice this has a different format where it does use the pop-up dialog box to rename, as this template is older, and the new version of Google Drive and Google Sheets, you would rename it right on the name of it, but this is an older template. Okay, so we renamed it 5-5. Alright, looking at a credit card payoff calculator. Let's change this current balance to 8,000. Notice I just type in 8,000, hit enter, and it all reformats. That's the nice thing about the template. It's already got the formulas in there. I'm going to change the monthly payment to $125. And the payoff goal to 60 months. Okay, notice it calculates months to pay off if we're doing a monthly payment of $125 on our balance of 8,000. If we do want to pay it off in 5 years rather than 15 years, it's a payment of $200.98 a month. So notice the difference. If I pay $125 a month, that $8,000 credit card balance takes 15 years. If we up it by $75 a month, it only takes 5 years. Okay, click on the months to pay off, which is C13. We're going to insert, comment, and the comment I'm going to write in is 15 years, exclamation. That's a long time to pay off a credit card. So I'm just showing you how you can insert a comment. Put your picture and your name. You click on comment. Notice that in this case I've misspelled something, and if I want to click on this and edit it, I use these control dots right here and save it. People coming in can reply, which is how we do our corrections in this class. Now next we want to use this calculator, but we want to use it in a different format for a different kind of loan. So I click at the bottom on the credit card payoff, on the downward pointing arrow, and it gives me a number of options, and I'm going to duplicate this. And now I'm going to do the same. So we have credit card payoff, and then we have a copy of credit card payoff. I'm going to click here again. I'm going to rename it. And we're going to rename this car payment payoff. So I've got credit card payoff, and I've got car payment payoff. So we're going to take a look at a different loan. First, we're going to change the row 1. Double click here, and we're going to change this to car loan to reflect our different objective. Also, row 4, we're going to change this to read car loan info. And as this is not necessary, you don't really see interest only car loans. We're going to delete some of these rows. So I click on row 7 and I hold my left mouse down. I select all the way down to row 15. Then I right click on the row column, and I'm going to delete rows 7 through 15. Okay, so I'm going to put the current balance to $27,500 to better reflect the car price. I'm going to make the interest rate 4.5%. And let's keep that payoff goal for 60 months, which is more reflective of the length of time of a car loan. And next, I'm going to, in row 7, I'm going to change the B back to an A. And I'm going to insert a comment. First, let's click on C12 or B12. I'm going to put in total paid for car. And left align that text, which it does automatically. I'm going to make the text size 12 to better reflect the text around it, to match the text in the cells above. In C12, I'm going to insert a formula that calculates my total payment. So in this case, it would be equals, I was paying it off for 60 months. Holding down the shift, I hit 8, insert an asterisk, and I'm going to multiply it by the amount of monthly payment and hit enter. That's a bigger number, and I'm going to format C12 as currency, and I'm going to right align this cell horizontally and make it text size of 12 to match the format. Next, I'm going to click on C10 and insert a comment. That's a big monthly payment. And leave that comment there. Notice if I click away from it, I only get that comment when I mouse over this cell. And just like the notes, the comments have a little triangle in the upper right hand corner. Okay, so I've done a credit card payoff and a car payment payoff sheet. So what we're going to do now is to click on the car payment payoff at the bottom. We're going to duplicate this payment and change the name here of this sheet to house payoff. Okay. And hit enter to change that. And to better reflect our goals and objectives for this sheet, we're going to change this to house loan calculator. Change it from car to house loan info. We're going to make the current balance $350,000 and a relatively inexpensive house here in Monterey. We're going to change the interest rate to 4%. And we don't pay off houses. The standard house loan is 360 months, which is 30 years. And it gives us a monthly payment of $1,670. Now the total paid for the car, and let's change that as well. Total paid for house doesn't reflect the accurate amount of months. So if we look at the formula, I click here, up in the formula bar, it's 60 times the monthly payment, but actually it's 360 months of house payments. So I correct that to reflect the correct number of months. Okay, total paid for house, $601,543,000. Okay, and next I'm going to click on the total interest. And I'm going to insert a comment. $250,000 in interest. Maybe I'll rent. And click on comment. And I've added comments to all three of my calculators. This is one way you can use a template for a quick and easy way, quicker and easier, and using duplication to fulfill a number of different functions, in which we've done a credit card payoff, a car payment payoff, and a house payoff. Okay, check against the key for 5-5 and you're all done with 5-5.